All right, happy Never Miss a Monday. It is actually the first Monday in December, which is funny because it's already the 7th, but I'm here with your Never Miss a Monday show. We're going to post it first here on Facebook and then circle it over to Instagram. Try that way there's not two cameras going. But I'm excited. I was waffling back and forth between doing a workout today or giving some inspirational talk, and it happens to be the week that we're releasing our 2021 mantra of the year. And I thought, what better news to share than what our mantra is, the story behind it, the meaning behind it. And right now, it's so important to fill yourself up with positive hope, light, people, what you're following. Make sure it's filling you up. You have the choice, right? If you're on Facebook for 15, 20, 30, an hour, whatever you're on it, you are in control. Don't forget that. Fill it up. Same with Instagram. Fill it up with things that fill you up. And I hope today's talk, well, it's not a workout. You can always go back to our page. We have tons of workouts you can do, or obviously if you're a VFitter, I just taught a 15-minute express class. Take a class, get your sweat on, never miss a Monday. I'm here today. Every year, well, not every year, so for the last 3 years, this will be year number 4, we have set a mantra for the year. And I'm like, it's kind of like picking your kid's name, right? It's like, okay, I'm picking this mantra, and it's got to stick for the whole year. They better be pretty freaking good if we're going to be saying it, putting it on swag, writing it on things, sending it out. So in the past, the last 3 mantras were, in 2018, it was the year of today's, not tomorrow. 2019 was make every minute, I do have these memorized, but I couldn't remember the years. 2019 was make every minute matter. I still love those. 2020, who would have known, this was a good one we picked for this year. Don't wish for it, work for it. And then we're getting to 2021. And I just felt like this one really has to pack some punch. And the trainer team, there's 12 of us. We talk and collaborate on a lot of ideas and projects. Everything's better, right, when you ask other people's opinion and start the free flowing of ideas and inspiration and kind of get the creative juices flowing. So we started probably about 3 weeks ago going over what we think would be a good mantra going into the new year. We like to release it in December, get the tone set, get the foundation laid. And we had some good ones. I can't even quite remember, but there were some really good ones. We even went to the member team and said, hey, are there any VFit sayings we said this year that really stick with you? And so much came in, and there was great stuff. I love inspiration. In fact, I'm a quote person, a mantra person. The more the merrier. That stuff really lights me up. I think words are very, very powerful, and to be looking at them, having them around you, don't underestimate that power. But none of them, I made my arm hair stand up. And then I believe we had one of the trainers that I kind of came out with this one, and then I said it in a class. And I didn't tell anyone what I was meaning. I just said this mantra, and half the trainers were taking that class. And right after class, I got all these texts and messages. That's it. That's our mantra. That was so good. And I was like, thinking the meaning. It's 3 words. We can play charades, right, or what that sounds like. It's only 3 words long, but powerful. And I started thinking about these 3 words and the meaning behind them and what that means to VFit and being a VFitter and a VFit team. And I was ready to put it in ink. Everyone agreed. So that mantra, I have the logo too because it looks even cuter. I don't know if you're going to be able to see it. Is sweat, smile, shine. Sweat, smile, shine. 3 words. They all start with an S. What does that mean though? Yes, it's a fun saying. It's catchy. Sweat, smile, shine. You feel good. You feel lit up. But the reason I was ready to stamp this in ink, literally, because we already have it being printed on a bunch of stuff, is these 3, and I'm going to get teary-eyed talking about it, but VFit's been open for 5 years. The basis behind VFit has always been the community, always been our members, always about us coming together to lift each other up, to keep each other accountable, to pick each other back up. And these 3 words embody all of that, starting with sweat, because everyone, VFit, oh, it's so easy, it's accessible, you've got workouts and live classes and all this stuff. It takes someone that has willpower, that has discipline, that has tenacity, resilience, perseverance, right, to show up and sweat for yourself. It takes a special character trait, and it's one that we all deserve or are deserving of. The other side of that is no one can do that for you. No one can show up. I love this premise. No one can show up and work out for you. There's no one that can help you with that. I mean, there's a team that can actually help you motivate in the moves, but no one can put in the work. And I love that about the word sweat, is it shows a character trait of discipline, of looking for opportunities, not excuses, of showing up. We have sweaty selfie contests throughout the year, and they're really vulnerable, and people are like, I don't want to put a picture of my sweaty face, I don't have makeup, or I'm disheveled. Guess what? That's your badge of honor. So that word, to me, sweat, is a very important character trait. It's one that everybody should have on their top value system, because there's no way you can live at your highest potential if you're not taking care of yourself. I'd be hard-pressed to find one successful, and I'm not talking about money in the bank, I'm talking about a life of happiness, purpose, contentment, that is not taking care of themselves. And that comes by showing up to sweat. And it looks different on anyone. I just had one of our amazing members, took the whole class, takes every class from her chair. She does what she can. By sweat, I don't mean dripping sweat at your eyeballs in every single workout. Even a stretching class, that's giving you some sort of shine, or back this comes, some sort of sweat. And that's what I mean by sweat. Then the word smile, and I love how it's all cursive-y. One of our mantras was going to have something about being happy. And it sounded good, and then we were talking, we're like, we're not all happy all the time. Like, that's just not realistic. But what we can do, just like gratitude, is we can always put a smile on our face. We can always choose to smile. And smiling is infectious. How can we get more genuine smiles on our face, though? It's when we're showing up to take care of ourselves, when we're working out, when we're part of a team, when we're part of a community. Humans are built to be part of a community. Right now, there's so much isolation and just sadness and feeling alone, and it doesn't have to be that way. When you're part of a team in a community, when you have a place to show up and sweat, then you start to smile more, and you might come into your workout feeling at the bottom of the barrel. This morning I asked my 6:30 class, how's everyone feeling? Truth. How's everyone feeling? And everyone had something. There's no wrong way to feel. Someone was feeling tired, someone was feeling anxious, someone was feeling stressed. But at the end of that class, at the end of every single VFit class, this is our purpose, this is our reason for doing what we do on the trainer team. And it happens to us too. You leave every single workout at least 1% better than you came in. A lot of times it's like 90% better. But if you can leave something, and for you it's not VFit, find something out there that correlates with all that I'm talking about. Believe me, it will change your life. If you leave 1% better than you came in, it was worth your time and your energy. And so that smile, even through a mask, people can sense. Your smile gives off an energy, an aura. And it's hard. It's just like being around something that's really negative. That's why I say protect your space. That's contagious. So is around being someone that's positive, hopeful, inspirational, what comes out of you. So your energy says a lot. When you're smiling, you're going to make this world a lot brighter place. You're going to feel better. I just love that concept of smile. And then the last one, shine, is actually one of my screensavers for a while this year. Let your light shine. And we have Shine Yoga in the VFit Studio. I love that concept of shining. There's only one of each of us in this world. Every single one of us is unique. There's only one of you out there. It is our duty, and this is a big responsibility, but to do the best you can in this life. Give the best you can in this life. Be of purpose and value and serve others in this earth and everything. And I know that sounds a little deep and sappy, but that is our right here. And you were made with something special within you that nobody else has. And the world needs that from you, needs you to shine. And the only way to dig deep and get that shine out of yourself is by doing the other things, by sweating, by smiling, by being part of a team, part of a community. So I just love it. I hope you guys do too, because it's going to be tagged on just about everything from here on out. But the meaning behind those words is what's so important to me. Right now, it doesn't need to be complicated. It doesn't need to be the highest tech, the most revolutionary. It needs to be genuine, who you're surrounded by, what you're letting into your world, what you're letting, right? Looking for those opportunities, not excuses. Really protecting your space. It's very, very important. 2020, it was a hard year. It's a year that keeps flipping us inside out, knocking us down, whatever. But it is not a wasted year. So as we close out this year, 2020, and we head into the next chapter, the next year, have this on your heart, have this on your mind, sweat, smile, shine. There's so much goodness behind those words and what they mean. And everyone who's watching this is part of the VFit team.